Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Studentenstadt in München. Today we'll have a video, not a live stream. We didn't bring our what should I call it? The Starlink from Elon Musk. Yeah, we didn't bring it with us, so we don't have internet with us today. But doesn't matter. We're still gonna make a video. We're gonna upload it later. So if you're watching it, probably means that it has been uploaded. So today the game will be between Frankfurt 1880 and SC München, alongside with Freimann Dragons, if I'm correct. Yeah. So if I am correct with my information, Freimann Dragons has combined forces this year with München, and they will be playing with each other as a team. So, and Frankfurt, we're just playing with as one team as per usual. And I think I forgot to introduce myself. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Michael from the Under 18s. Most of you guys know me quite well already. I've done multiple streams on this channel, and today the game is between us and SC München. And it is right now very cold. Yeah, I think it's around 8 degrees. My hands are absolutely freezing, but I hope you guys can enjoy this game at the cost of my suffering. Yeah. Anyway, so today our team lineups will be, so firstly from SC München we have Jan Valvoda, number 1, number 2 Mathis Huber, number 3 Kian Daniel Alzadeh, number 4 Martin Bürger, number 5 Jonathan Svedas, number 6 Sylvester Svek, number 7 Merlin McCaughlin. So if I'm mispronouncing any of these names, I'm terribly sorry. Number 8, Luca Kohlmannsberger. Number 9, Louis Max Pelosato. Number 10, Matthias Venier. Number 11, Georgi. I don't really know how to pronounce that last name. I'm very sorry. And the teams are lining up, but I'm just gonna speed run through this team lineup. Number 12, Danielo Antishko. Number 13, Rafael Fenchel. Number 14, Antonio Recic. Number 15, Mario Zamola. Number 16, Johan Mohr. Number 17, Kobenian Hosa. Number 18, Lucas Kion. And number 19, Dominic Maya. For Frankfurt 1880, we have number 1, Moritz Plenty. Number 2, Morten Müller. Number 3, Quinn Vogt French. Number 4, Jaron Welker. Number 5, Paul Hennis. Number 6, Max Platze. Number 7, Max Lumley. Number 8, Matteo Marturano. Number 9, Hugo Rupf. Number 10, Clemens Hennig. Number 11, Max Isirika. Number 12, Victor Proje Engelkis. Sorry. Number 13, Joshua Weinmitzak. Number 14, Thomas Niederberger. Number 15, captain of Frankfurt, Severin Serbus. Number 16, Theodor Kunz. Number 17, Len Dörsam. Number 18, Corey. Actually, no, Len is not playing. We're sorry. Number 18, Corey Gondi Nunes. Number 19, Karl Hartmann. Number 20, Friedrich Kleingart. Number 21, Lucas No. And number 20, and yeah, that is all actually. And the boys are getting ready. It's just some final talks. And yeah, we should be underway soon. Just let me adjust this camera. And yeah, that is it for now. Now boys are lining up. Looks like it's Frankfurt's kickoff today. Should be a very nice game. Very exciting. We 2 years ago we actually faced them in the finals, and obviously we all know what happened there. We came out as victors there, and yeah. So kickoff from 1880 and also say there will be no scoreboard, so you got to rely on my mental math, which I'm not too proud about. And kickoff from 1880. Very nice kickoff all the way to the back. It looks like a knock on to me. No, it's not. Frankfurt on the ball. Nice chase, nice pressure from the boys. Aggressive counter ruck from Munich. Max plays out to the back onto Vector. Nice hand off to place onto Tillman. on the run, and I think he might be in. No, not yet. I think it's very close. And that is a try! 5-0 for Frankfurt 1880, less than 1 minute into the game. Wow. Just a very dominant performance so far from the 1880 boys. Munich really has to wake up for a bit or they will be absolutely mauled over by our boys today. Oops, sorry. And kick from Clemens for 2 more points. Score stands so far 5-0 with a kick to come. I don't know if we can see Clemens here. Yes. And the kick is unfortunately missed, so score stands 5-0 for Frankfurt 1880. I'm not too sure who turned over the ball, but I think it might be I think it was Paul who turned over the ball from the kickoff. So, yeah, this lad in front of you right now, and kickoff from Munich. And today we actually have 2 new players coming onto the pitch for the first time for 1880. So that is Karl Hartmann and Lucas Snow. Those 2 are relatively new to the rugby game, and they have already put in some quite great results in training. So I think, yeah, will be a very good game today. I'm not too sure what they are doing. Looks like they're regrouping a bit. Actually, they're swarming in, just maybe looking to talk about their tactics a bit. Looks like might be considered time wasting, but I'm not too sure. It's up to the ref, obviously. I don't know where the ref is actually. Great. But yeah, let's see. I mean, that was 1 minute of the game. And let's see if Frankfurt can carry on this very, very dominant attack wave. And obviously just score another try and potentially win the game, which is looking quite good right now. And I think it was one of the rugby and kickoff from Munich. Nice kickoff, very deep, gathered by Max Platzer on the run. Nice footwork, ankle breaks, and ball knocked on backwards by Max Issi, but it's fine. Ball, and actually no ball turned over by Munich. The 8 is deciding, nice carry in from the 5. Tackled down. Plays out to number 3. Nice carry. Huge tackle by Matteo. What a machine. Plays out to the 10, onto the 12, onto the winger. Ball gone to nowhere. Frankfurt on the pressure. Ball gathered by the flanker, taken down around the halfway line. So that is huge. Great defense. Plays onto the 10. Penalty advantage to Munich. Back to the advantage. What is the call? Offside, so that is just a little bit of unlucky mistake, but happens quite a lot actually. Yeah. So offside from Frankfurt, so Munich opts for the kick. Nice kick. Going out around the 40-meter line. A nice attacking opportunity for Munich to use their set piece, which I believe they must have one prepared in the bags. Some nice defensive calls, some calls from Severin just to remind the boys to stay onside this time for the line out. Nice line out move from Munich. Ball knocked on backwards though, it's fine. Huge carry in from the Munich forward. And they play onto, look like they're onto the 12, onto 15, fullback. Nice bump from Severin. Victor on the run. Ref, I think number 10 was blocking Victor a bit on the chase, but fine. It's alright. Ref didn't see it, so it's fine. It's obviously only my opinion. Max with the attempt to tackle, unfortunately missed. It's fine. So nice defense from the boys. Huge carry in from the Munich forward. Max, nice tackle. And they play out the back with the exit kick. And they kick it onto Severin. It's still in. Nice handoff from Severin, taken down. Victor on the ruck. And they whip out to I think that was Matteo, yes. With a nice carry, slowing the space onto Max Platzer. Plays out the back to Clemens. Onto nice tackle from the Munich player. And that was knocked backwards, but back to scrum advantage actually. So the Munich player with a huge tackle knocked the ball out of Frankfurt's hands and rolled out directly, but ref calls a scrum advantage for Frankfurt for a knock on from München. So that was, I'm not too sure what happened right there, but I'll take it. I think the Frankfurt boys are definitely not going to complain about it. The Munich looking to be saying a quite interesting defense tactic, not staying flat. Okay, now they are, or else that will be a huge exploit by Frankfurt. I mean, obviously we have such dangerous backline players say. So Severin. So back to ref blows the whistle. Not too sure what happened. So ref calls for a reset. Might be just being, maybe because the scrum was just unstable. But yeah, reset. And since it's not a live stream, I can't ask you to just type questions in the chat, but I'll just ask you to type it in the comments and ask it. If you have any support for the players, also type it in the comments. I'm sure they will love to see a nice scrum from Munich, but Frankfurt looks like they would have to retain the ball. Yes, Hugo whips out to Victor. Nice carry in from, and actually no, onto Joshua, but penalty to Munich, not released is the call. So that was some nice defense from Frankfurt. They're gonna go for posts. It's like quite a far distance, about 40-ish meters, 45 meters. Not too sure if that is the correct call here, but looks like the Munich fullback is very confident in his kicks today. So let's see how that plays out for him. Just look onto the left, you'll see the kicker, number 15, coming in. And kick. Looks like it gone too short. We got it by Max Platzer on the run. Severin with the kick. Very deep. And that is still rolling. Nice pressure from Severin. He's looked like on the ball. He stoles the ball, turns it over. Frankfurt on the attack now. Very dangerous. Hugo looks to be on the ball, just looking for the ball. Back to penalty. Looks like a diving call. Severin quick tap on the run. And taken down. So that was some nice reactions from him. They play onto the blind. Matteo with a nice carry back to penalty. Second penalty, not 10. It's the call. I'm just gonna zoom in a bit so you can see it. And they're gonna play the A-zone tactic. Whips it out. Oh, that was a bad pass. And unfortunately, that was a knock on from who I believe is Quinn. Is it? Yes, that looks like to be Quinn. So quite unfortunate. There was a very good attacking opportunity, but stuff like that happens quite a lot. So we can't really complain about that. Just got locked in and bounced back up. Yeah, that was how it was going till now. Frankfurt still looks to be a very dominant attacker even after a first try. Nice scrum, very dominant, but ball retained by Munich on the carry. Hugo, nice tackle there. And it looks like they're gonna play out the back, but the ball is knocked on forward by Frankfurt, who go on the attack. Plays it out to Max Lumley, taken down meters to the try line. Matteo pick and go. It looks like no, not a try yet. Actually, not a try. Now pick and go. Looks like that was Quinn. And that was held up. But back to penalty advantage. Offside. Quick tap from Clemens. Place to the blind side. Place to the open side. Nice footwork from Victor. Ball stolen by Munich. Back to penalty advantage again. Well, that's like 3 penalties in a row. So Munich really has to step up their defense and just their awareness in general, yeah. Not what you want to see in a game, but Frankfurt definitely won't be complaining about that. Just saying, we are around 11 minutes or 12 minutes into a game. Score still stands 5-0. So ref is just talking with the Munich player, if I'm correct. Yes, he just talked with him. So pick and go from Munich, from Frankfurt by Quinn, and that is a try for Frankfurt. 1880, 10-0. And yeah, that was a nice carry from. Actually, that was Matteo. My apologies. So that was a huge carry from Matteo. And yeah, that was a try again. So I think that might be. And Clemens with the kick, redemption kick from him. He missed the first one. Let's see if he can sling in the second one. Nice kick, but gone low. Nice nice pressure from the Munich defender, and score stands 10-0 for Frankfurt. 1880 shouldn't be too bad, and game is definitely still on for Munich. Obviously, they have a very confident kicker, which is always what you need as a kicker. Or actually just a player that is confident in himself that he can definitely score the point. And obviously they also have a very huge forward pack, nice carries. Kick off from Munich. They let it bounce. Gathered by Moritz Plenty. Taken down. And they're carried in by Max Lumley. Nice working, just foot drive, taken down. And they play out to Severin with the kick. And lands just outside the midway line. Number 15 on the kick. Nice kick. Gather. Looks like Matteo on the run. Looks like they're just going to let it roll out, actually. And is that 15-22? I'm not too sure. Actually, no. Back to advantage. Not too sure what was the call. Looks like knock on, probably something to. And Frankfurt with the scrum again, around the midway line, 40 meters from the try line. Nice scrum, just holding on from Frankfurt. Nice dominant push, swing it out to Victor. Nice hard line from Max, flip it out the outside, simply on the run. Nice footwork, nice little dummy, swings it out to Clemens, and for the try. So that is 15-0 for Frankfurt. 1880. Huge, nice work from the back line, nice work from Clemens, obviously from Max with the hard line, from Victor swinging the space. So that was some nice coordination from them, and Clemens with another kick again. And if you can see right there. So MRFC, so München Rugby Club actually has their own stream today, but it's not commentated. So if you like commentating, obviously come to our channel. If you don't like commentating, then just watching the game with some better quality cameras, because I'm using my phone. So if you like that, just go to MRFC. Either way, you'll have a great time just watching these games. So Clemens with the kick for 2 more points. Score says 15-0 for Frankfurt 1880. Kick from Clemens, gone to the right. Very unlucky today, but it's fine. We're still up 15-0. I'm not too sure how much time in. 20 minutes. So, no, it's like 15, 20 to 20 minutes in. So that is great work from the boys. Yeah. Ref calling the Munich players back in. Let's see if Munich can bounce back from this. Obviously, if you listen to what I just said beforehand, Munich has been very dominant for 2 years ago when they played against us with the same team. But obviously this year they have Freimann Dragons players, and kick off from the 10. Onto, looks like there's Max Platze with a nice carry. That tackle looks a bit high to me from Munich, but it's alright. Plays it onto Severin. Nice footwork. Oh, ankle breaks a guy actually. No, and he is on the run. And he is through. Still on the run. Look like a high tackle to me, but it is fine. And Frankfurt, a Munich player on the ball, looks like to be falling over. Yes, he is falling over off the ground. So that is nice work by Severin. Making like 20-ish meters from the kickoff. Nice kick. Gone into touch outside the 22-meter with a very nice opportunity to attack now. Let's see if Frankfurt can exploit this to their advantage. And if you don't know, Frankfurt has been practicing their line outs endlessly for the past 2 weeks. So let's see if they can turn this training into actual game advantage, which I believe they will. Yeah. Nice line out. Ball taken by Matteo. Whips it out the back to Clemens. To Victor. And nice hand off. Offloads it to Severin. Onto Joshua. Taken down. But that is huge. That is nice hands. And looks like another carry in. I'm not too sure who it is. But looks like a try in the edge. And that is 20-0 for Frankfurt 1880. Hey, Paul. Wer hat das Versuch gelegt? Who scored the try? Tillman. Okay. So actually that was Tillman who scored the try. So yeah, nice work from him. Yeah. And if you don't know, Tillman has been infamous for his footwork, for his carries, despite his size, and trust me, that man can work some wonders on the pitch. So conversion kick by Tillman. Nice kick. Gone to the left though. And at least the distance and the direction was correct. So score stands 20-0 for Frankfurt 1880. So this has been a very dominant half for Frankfurt so far. 4 unanswered tries from against Munich. So let's see how they bounce back from this. Kick off from Munich. Little bounce gathered by Max Issi on the run. Nice footwork taken down. Support not quite there. Actually, yes. Coming in from the side due to a penalty. At least a penalty. Looks like they're gonna do a carry in from the 8 himself. A huge man. And that Actually, no, they're gonna play out to the pro. Nice tackle, nice carry, nice tackle from the boys. No, carry in by the 8. Mawson looks like to be on the ball. No, ref doesn't call it. Ball is open. Morrison grabs the ball, runs in for himself. Nice carry. What a monster they got. And it looks like they're gonna go for exit kick. No, actually they're gonna play out to Max Platzer with another carry. Yago on the ball, so that's nice. Who got taken down. Back to penalty. Coming in from the side, Sevi on the run. He has the pace. Taken down though by the number 10. So nice defense. Offside from the Munich player. We're coming in from the side. Actually, more like, I'll say it's more coming in from the side because he's just jumped over the player and tackled Hugo directly, so that might lead to a card. I think it's their second warning of the game, so not looking too good for the Munich boys, yeah. But nonetheless, penalty, Frankfurt. Yeah, penalty offside. Sibling with the kick. Nice kick. Going out just outside 22, so that's actually a huge kick. Like 30-ish meters gain from that one kick. Line out for Frankfurt outside the 22. Matteo, nice take. Swings it out to Paul with a knock on. Very unfortunate. Ball is, I believe, should be quite slippery today. I mean, this pitch is not quite up to Frankfurt standards, I guess. So it's not as well paved, I'll say. And it has been raining for the past 2 days. If you're in Germany, you must have noticed that it has been raining quite heavily for the past 2 days. So it's actually a very slippery field today, but shouldn't be too much of an impact on the boys. Dominant scrum from Munich, and on the run, number 10 taken. Actually, no, slips through the tackle and makes huge meters. Exit kick from Munich, gathered by Sevry and he kicks it very high with a contest. Gathered by the fullback. Nice chop tackle. I think that was Hugo. Yeah, that was Hugo. Let's zoom in a bit for you guys, and that is another tackle back to not back to, but a knock on by Frankfurt. So that's a scrum in Munich's favor. 20-0 is still the score. Actually, is it? Actually, no, it's looks like it is a Frankfurt. Is it? No, it's actually a Munich scrum. München scrum, yeah. But I'm not too sure. Why the boys are all stacked up. So, if you can see, they're all clumped up in these little clusters. Definitely not what you want for attack, in my opinion. But Munich 9 rolls in the ball. Nice dominant scrum from Frankfurt. Swings it out to a back number 12, and they're on the carry. Nice tackle from Victor. Actually, I missed that for a second. Sorry. Fullback on the kick, and it's gathered by Max. Nice footwork, and Back to penalty advantage. Some boys are warming up on the other side of the pitch, coming in on the second half presumably. Not 10, penalty not 10. So yeah. Kick from the Munich 10. Just on the midway line actually. Yeah, just on the midway line. With the line out for them. Well, that is a nice attacking opportunity. Should be able to run there. They should be probably able to run there for set piece. And looks like the way they're playing right now, Munich are playing their back lines a bit like 4 players. If you've noticed from the scrum, they built a pod of 12. Nice line stolen by Frankfurt. Plays it out to, oh hell no. And Morton plays it out to, I'm not so sure who that was, but ball were gathered by Jaron. And he swings it out to Matteo. Ref is in the way. Nice support from Frankfurt. Plays it out to Victor. On the run. He's taken down. And he plays it to Morton with a huge carry. What a man. Plays it out the back to Severin, onto Joshua. He sees the space. Nice tackle from Munich. And also nice, they have time to jackal it, but I don't think it was good. And Matteo goes for himself, pick and go from the man, from the Argentine. And that looked to be in, is it? No, actually no. Hugo plays it out to Morton, out the back to Victor. On to Clemens actually, no, my bad. That was Clemens, he carries in for himself. On to Severin, on to Tillman. Nice footwork, ankle breaks a guy. Still taken down, so that was huge footwork. See, I told you that guy can do wonders on the pitch, and that was a nice carry in from Frankfurt again. Plays it out to Morton for another nice carry, but pushed back. Unlucky, very unlucky from Frankfurt. It was a knock on from Morton, so turnover. So nice defense from Munich, obviously, and resembles a bit like the Japan against Australia game you guys watched 2 days ago. So Australia then mounted a very strong attack, just keep carrying in, but Japan just fought on, and then they turned over the ball at the end. So that was huge, and I've thoroughly enjoyed that game, obviously, and this game was very good as well today. Yeah. Scrum for Munich outside, just on the 5. Dominant scrum from them. Number 12 runs in for himself. Nice tackle, nice defense, and also nice carry, obviously. Looks like they're good too. Exit kick. No, actually, they play the short line. Very short and taken down. So that was a dominant tackle from them, from Frankfurt 1880. And they go for exit kick straight out. And just outside the 22-meter line. So yeah, line out for Frankfurt outside 22. And Morton with the throw. Nice line out from, goes to Max Batze, onto Hugo, goes to I think that's Joshua, onto Max with a nice carry in. Still fighting, great work from the Japanese player there. Looks like they're gonna play out to Matteo with a short carry, and huge carry. What? Plays it out to Max with a hard line, nice carry in, slips a guy. I'll play the blind side, just keeping the same direction. On to Clemens, out the back to Victor. Nice hand off, taken down. Nice clean up by Morton, plays it onto Hugo. Max regathers the ball, and that is another unfortunate knock on by Frankfurt. Very unlucky, but happens quite a lot. Injury from the number 10. Looks like he got injured from one of the tackles there from those Victor's carry in. But that was actually, and yeah, props up to him. That's great work from him, obviously. So I hope he's fine. He looks fine as well. Yeah, he's back up on his feet. Looks just to be a little injury, probably just might be a scrape or a little twist in the ankle, but should be fine. Yeah. It's like Severin is also a bit injured. Oh yeah, he is. Looks like he's actually fine, so actually no, he's actually not, so that's not a good news from us, yeah. But now Matteo is captain for Frankfurt 1880. And I firmly believe that in this team, everyone can always deliver the same level of results regardless of their position. So, just because Severin has been subbed off due to injury doesn't mean I don't think we're gonna have a huge difference in performance. And speaking of which, coming in for Severin is Frederik Kleingarn, if I'm correct. And scrum for Frankfurt. And I think Toma is now a fullback. Scrum for 1880. Outside the 5. No, scrum for Munich outside the 5, actually, sorry. Nice roll in. Nice scrum from Frankfurt, but retains the ball. Number 10 carries in for himself. Huge carry there from number 10. And they're going to go for a block. Chips it straight out. And that is line out for Frankfurt outside the 22. Line out. Nice little fake. And goes out the back to Jaron. And goes to Max with the carry. Max, let me hear. Huge carry from him. He's out to Clemens. On to Victor. On to Tillman. Nice forward. Breaks the tackle. I think he is in. And that is a try for Frankfurt. 25-0. What a man. I told you he can do wonders. I'm not lying, definitely. So yeah, try Frankfurt 1880. 25-0. Absolute dominance in the first half. Let's see if Munich can bounce back from this in the second half. And yeah. So yes, so now Clemens with the kick. Nice kick from Clemens, but unlucky still. So that's the 5th kick that has not been converted. So very unlucky. That is not quite like him normally, but mistakes happen, obviously. So no worries, Clemens. Just carry on to your thing, and eventually you'll make it. Eventually, yeah. Practice makes perfect after all, yeah. So, and I'm not saying that Clemens does not have enough practice. Just maybe unlucky day, but kick off from the number 10, very short, gathered by Paul left, and Matteo with a nice handoff on the run here, gets another tackle, and I think he might just be through. Might be another score from him, but no, actually, nice scramble defense from Munich. So plays it out to Max Platzer with another nice carry in. Also nice tackle, just knocking his legs directly, so that is what you want to see in a tackle, in the defense. Plays it out to Clemens, onto Victor, onto Joshi. Nice carry from him. Back to penalty advantage, offside from Munich. Quick tap from Clemens, plays it out to Martin with another huge carry in. Nice carry, bumps another guy, knocks him straight out. Another carry in front, Max Lumley, looks like to be a try. Actually, no, there's still a few meters from the line. Max Platzer goes in, plays it onto Martin Miller, yeah. Still not in. So nice scramble defense from Munich. Nice defense from Munich. That was a huge tackle. Plays it out to Tillman. Onto the wing for Friedrich Kleingarten. And that is a try for Frankfurt 1880, 30-0. What a dominance. Genuinely, what a dominance. Frankfurt being able to capitalize on the mistakes of München. Obviously, they weren't shifting enough. They weren't shifting fast enough. So that's why Frankfurt was able. The back line of Frankfurt was able to exploit that gap and score the try to Friedrich. So, yeah, great work from the back line. Yeah, also great work from the forwards with those huge monster carries. Exactly what you want to see in the game. Clemens with the kick. This time it looks actually very good, but hits the pole. Very, very unlucky from him, but that was one of the best kicks he has landed today. And it's actually technically harder to hit the pole than hit the H. So yeah, I guess you can call that skill. Yeah, I guess you can very much call that skill. Able to hit the pole. Obviously, the wind is playing a huge factor here. This pitch is quite unconcealed, very huge amounts of empty spaces, but I don't think it should matter that much. Kick off from the number 10 again. Probably last minute of the first half. It has been 43 minutes into the game. Not too sure when the ref is actually blowing the whistle here. Nice kick off, very deep. Flies straight out. Actually bounced out. Back to the scrum. So Matteo calls for a scrum in the middle. Nice scrum from Munich, pushing the boys back. penalty Frankfurt, penalty Munich actually. Looks like they might actually go for a pose. I'm not too sure. Actually, they'll go for a touch. Straight out. Just outside the 22. Actually 10. Or you can call it 40, whatever you want. Since it's actually 40 meters from the line, but okay. Yeah. Line out Munich on the 40. And just a little remark. This is actually not Munich's home pitch. It's actually the Studentenstadt pitch. But okay, nice line out from Munich, and they are going for a maul. Pops it back to the 9. So he's onto a 10. On the attack, onto the 12. Carries in for himself. Taken down by Victor. Oh, they're gonna play it out. Another carry in from the prop. Nice carry. Still on the run. Breaks the tackle. Nice recovery tackle from Frederick. Penalty coming in from the side. So that's not what you want to see, but happens. Carry in straight from Munich. Nice tackle by Matteo. And they are, and it's a contesting scrum. It's a pick and go actually, constant pick and goes. Munich seem to love their forwards a lot. Not really using the back line and the gap there, but it's just constantly carrying in and in and in. Have to be very, very careful around here. Frankfurt, I mean. Any little mistake will be capitalized on Munich, by Munich, and might be a try. Nice tackle. Great tackle from Frankfurt, pushing them back. And just a nice little, nice tackle, nice line speed from the boys. And just slowly by slowly, they're pushing Munich back. Another nice tackle from Max Platze, I think. Yes, that is Max Platze. Great work from him. Another carry in from the 10, from the 8. Just slowly pushing the Munich boys back, which is what you want to see in a defense. Number 10 goes by himself, breaks the lines, almost slips the tackle though. Clemens has him covered. Plays it onto the 5. Nice tackle, nice defense, nice, great carry from him. Plays it onto the 8. Another nice tackle and nice carry from the boys down there. And they play it out to number 15. Huge tackle there. And it's a carry in from the 8. Huge carry. Was it clumping into the ruck. Frankfurt defense. Great work from the defense actually, yeah. Holding them off. Constantly. Nice tackle. Frankfurt, the Munich backline calling for a ball. Back to penalty advantage. So ref is gonna call in the players, the captains. Just speaking to the captains. Back to penalty advantage. Offside is the call. Quick tap, and I think that is a try. Not yet actually. Not yet. Frankfurt still on defense. Carry, pick and go from Munich. Not a try. Another pick and go from Munich, but this time he was pushed back a little bit from her. And quick tap, a quick pass it onto the 11. Looks like he is still not in. He can swing it out to number 1 with a huge tackle from Martin, pushing him back. So great work. Took a place quickly out to the blind side. There are no numbers at white, and I think he might just be through. And that is a try for Munich. Great work from the Munich boys, obviously. Constantly spotting the space. That was some huge carries in. Just waking up finally. And that is 5 points on the board for Munich. Score stands 25-5. Yeah, so that was definitely great work from Munich. Obviously they saw the space out the blind side, yeah, and they had super fast hands out the ruck, so that was huge. That was phenomenal attack, exactly what you want to see. Kick is not converted. 25-5. That is halftime score. Frankfurt 25, Munich 5. There's still a second half to come. Please stay tuned for the second half, and I'll see you then.
Wie machst du das mit deiner Kamera? Du gehst ganz normal mit, oder?
Ja.
Nein, weil ich habe nebenbei Sound laufen. Also wenn du sozusagen damit rüberkommst, dann könnte ich deinen Kommentar noch mit aufnehmen, wenn das okay ist für dich.
Ja, auf jeden Fall, ja.
Sollen wir den Tisch einfach kurz rübertragen? Dann hast
Ja,
du deinen
ja.
eigenen Tisch.
Ja, warum nicht? Aber es ist noch an, so, es läuft noch.
Ja, ja.
Ich kann es später ausschneiden, aber egal. So ohne das Handy zum Backen. Ja, das ist gut.
Und wenn du weiter hinter gehst,
Ja, ein bisschen.
dann müsste das bei
Ja, das geht.
Kamera hält? Ja.
Ja, das ist gut.
Okay, super, danke dir. Kannst du, wenn das die zweite Halbzeit anfängt, eine Entschuldigung in die Kamera reinmachen? Ich habe vorhin aus Versehen das First Team 30-5 gescored. Und das erste Team sind wir.
Was?
Ja, ich habe die ganze Zeit sozusagen für SG München eure Scores geschrieben. Ich habe es jetzt geändert. Also jetzt ist 5:30 für euch.
Okay.
Ich habe bloß die erste Halbzeit schon
Ja, verstehe ich.
irgendwo drauf gedrückt und dann so, ja super, da habe ich immer drauf gedrückt.
Ja, verstehe ich. Alles gut.
Also einfach nur in die Kamera kurz so, Kamerawand, also was weiß ich, das Scoreman war zu blöd.
Ja. Alles gut. Passiert.